Hi, if you missed last weekend's message in our series, Bad Girls of the Bible, or yesterday's Devo, I invite you to go back and give it a listen on Meck's website or YouTube channel. Yesterday we talked about speaking up for those who cannot speak for themselves. We talked about doing what is right, even though it may seem contradictory to cultural norms. In the latest installment of this series, we talked about a woman named Jael, who did something that would seem to be morally wrong, committing murder, but for just reasons and for God's people. And just like Jael showed courage to carry out the defeat of Sisera, which was for the glory of God, we too need to show courage and stand for what is right for the glory of God. What does that look like practically? I mean, we may not all be in a position to end a war with our bare hands like Jael was, but remember that Satan is happily planting tiny, terrible seeds all over the place that breed division and destruction in our world. And that is where we can demonstrate our own type of courage. If someone or a group of people are being discriminated against and you have a voice, use it. Use it for good and to make a difference. If you can see an unhoused neighbor on the street being mistreated and you have a voice, use it. Use it for good and to make a difference. If you see someone who is elderly being taken advantage of and you have a voice, use it. Use it for good and to make a difference. There are so many opportunities we have each day to find courage and to speak up. Honestly, I don't know that you would have to look very far. It is probably happening all around you, so just be on the lookout. Pastor Jim said something in his message this last weekend that has stuck with me. He said, "Doing something for the kingdom of God is universally praised. Doing nothing is universally condemned." As Christ followers, we need to speak up because saying nothing is not keeping the peace. In reality, it is giving the other side an upper hand because theirs is the only voice being heard. So it is time to have courage and speak up, to act against the injustice, the wrongdoings, and when it calls for it, go against the cultural norms, all for the glory of God.